Hey everybody, B.Chavez. I happen to have the very good fortune of being very good friends and colleagues with the good folks at Grip Genie. The reason I bring this up is one, because they're good people and you should be aware of their products. And two, and far more importantly, it's actually a phenomenally valuable tool. Yeah, it's a gripper, you can use it and grow forearms. Yes, 100%. And I do think that grip and hand strength is undervalued, especially in this world of everybody wearing straps to do every goddamn thing. But that's not really the point of this. I actually wanted to address this in more of a different way. Grip ultimately revolves around the hand. Duh, you say. Wait, there's more. I am not a martial arts guy, although I've spent an awful lot of my life associated with some direct relatives of mine were world champion martial arty people and what have you. The reason I bring that up is a good practitioner of a thing actually takes the time to learn the history. And the history of martial arts suddenly becomes very, very interesting. For instance, and I'm going to butcher the language, for that I do deeply apologize to people of the Japanese culture and any practitioner of martial arts, but karate, roughly speaking, translates to open hand. Most people would leap to the assumption that's because, well, they karate chop and it's... No. Some very smart, very grounded individuals in the Asian culture realized that anger and making a fist are highly correlated. And so the concept of karate, or fighting with an open hand, was more the metaphor of fighting without anger. It was opening one's hand, releasing anger, and fighting with intellect rather than anger. So the connection, the reason I bring this up so poignantly, is the connection between anger and a fist, the neurological drive of making a fist. And think about it. Every time you get mad, you clench your fist, and think how hard it is to open your hands and relax when you're wound up. The hand is tightly connected to the anger mechanisms of the brain. The reason Grip Genie, this gripper, and that parable converge into one conversation is, if the hand reflects anger, you get angry, you make a fist, it is very reasonable, at least to a passing degree, that making a fist could drive arousal and anger. Gripper, closing the fist. You can actually activate the arousal centers of the mind by forcibly making a grip. Yes, you're training your forearm, but more importantly, you're training your mind that what's about to happen requires some substance, some grip. Now, it has limited applications, of course. You can't practice a gripper to get angry and then try and deadlift. That might be a problem. But a machine where you don't require grip, or perhaps a bench press where grip is relatively limited, you could conceivably neurologically activate one's nervous system minimally, just a few crushes. Each hand, if in perfect world and you happen to know the people, you might have 2 of these sexy things, and you could actually do bilateral 3 reps of, not for the sake of grip, not for the sake of tiring your hands, but for the sake of neurological upregulation. Interesting tool, a lot of utility outside of just, I want big, strong hands, which is very, very respectable thing to chase. But whoever thought a gripper might make their machine biceps curls superior, might make their leg extension superior. Interesting stuff. Brain, powerful thing. Hand connected directly to the brain, powerful connection.